know you're officially an adult when having a good poop can officially change your mood for the whole day. I'm serious. I've always been someone who can struggle with staying regular. And when I'm not going, I feel bloated. I feel uncomfortable and just blah. That's why I keep Global Healing Oxy-Powder on hand now. When I need a little extra help, this is something I personally found that helps get things moving. I feel a lot less bloated afterwards. At 53, we're not whispering about this stuff anymore. A good poop is underrated. There, I said it. I left a link for you. You hear people talking about turmeric all the time, but do you actually know why so many people take it? One of the main compounds that people are interested in is the curcumin, and it's been studied for its antioxidant properties and its role in supporting a healthy inflammatory response. As I'm getting older, I'm paying a lot more attention to things like joint comfort, mobility, and how I'm supporting my body overall. That's why I added micro ingredients turmeric 95 to my routine. For me, it's not about taking something because it's trendy. I'm 53. I want to understand what it is actually doing for my body and what it supports before I actually start taking something. You feel the same? Do your research? But I've left it below. If you want your makeup to look like skin instead of makeup, this combination is so good. I'm using the Jones Road What the Foundation and the Miracle Balm. And this is exactly the kind of makeup I've started loving as my skin starts to mature. What the Foundation evens out everything without completely covering my skin. And then I add a little bit of the Miracle Balm wherever I want a little touch of color and a healthy looking glow. No heavy layers and no trying to erase every freckle and line. 53, I don't want to look like I'm wearing a mask. I just want to look like me, having a really good skin day. If there's one supplement I will keep on talking about over and over, it's Astaxanthin. And there's a reason for that. Astaxanthin is a carotenoid antioxidant. Once my doctor recommended it to me, and I started researching it more and learning more about why people were adding it to their wellness routine, I was like, how did I not know about this sooner? I use bulk supplements, Astaxanthin, and it's one of the supplements that I consistently keep in my routine. At 53, I am thinking a lot differently about taking care of my body. And I'm not just thinking about today. I'm thinking about how I want to feel as I get older. I went ahead, I dropped it down there. Do your research on it. This is one thing I will not go without. I spend so much time taking care of my hair. I can't forget where my healthy hair actually starts. My scalp. That's why I started using the Basque and Leather Scalp Restoring Set. As I've gotten older, I've gotten a lot more intentional about my scalp health, especially when I'm trying to keep my long hair looking and feeling its best. As we moisturize our face, take care of our skin, why do we wait until our scalp is actually screaming for attention before we start taking care of that skin too? At 53, scalp care has officially become part of my hair care routine. And this 4-piece system is great. You got the pre-wash, shampoo, conditioner, and the leave-in treatment. Amazing. And they smell divine. You know what makes a makeup bundle even better? Actually getting to choose the colors that you want. This is SACHEU Beauty's your own Sculpt and blush duo. Instead of somebody deciding what contours and blush look best together, I get to pick my own. It's my skin tone and my makeup style. The colors I like aren't necessarily the same ones that somebody else likes. At 53, I know what I like. Just give me the choice and let me build my own bundle. Spent way too long believing setting powder and mature skin just weren't meant to be together. Because every time I used powder under my eyes, suddenly every little line seemed to say, oh, hey, you can see me now. Then I tried the Tarte Creaseless setting powder. I realized that the problem wasn't that I was 53 and had mature skin. I just hadn't found the right powder for my skin. Now I can lightly set my concealer, take down the shine where I want to, and still have my makeup look soft instead of dry and powdery. I'm not giving up on setting powder just because I got older. I'm just raising my standards. I tagged it below. My eyebrows didn't completely disappear, but apparently they've been slowly leaving the group chat, and I don't want to have to draw on a whole new eyebrow every single morning. I just want to actually fill in what's missing and have it look like actual brow hairs. That's why I keep on reaching for the Surezia Feather Edge Eyebrow Pencil. That super fine tip lets me create super fine strokes through my sparse areas and build the shape I want without ending up with one solid block of color. At 53, my brows may need assistance, but nobody needs to know how much assistance they're getting. If you got mature eyes, watery eyes, you know the struggle of doing your eye makeup. Hoping is still where you put it a few hours later. That's why I've been loving the Tarteless tubing mascara and liner. I get those big defined lashes that I love. I have eyeliner that stays in place all day long, and it gives the definition that I want. The tubing formula works so well for my watery eyes. 53, my eyes can water because of wind, allergies, cold air, you name it. Or apparently just because they felt like it. My eyes can do whatever they're gonna do. I just want my mascara and eyeliner to stay put. This thing is 62 inches tall, basically the same height as me. This is my 7-tier rotating rack, and it honestly has been one of the best things I've added to my content creation space. 7 full tiers give me so much room for products, and because the whole thing rotates, I can spin it around and actually see what I have instead of digging through my boxes looking for something I know is there somewhere. When you're constantly filming different products, being able to see and grab what you need saves so much freaking time. 62 inches, 7 different tiers, hand rotates, basically a 5'2" content creating assistant that doesn't talk back.